Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we turn corporate filings into something you can actually understand. Today we're diving into an 8K report from Corebridge Financial. And trust me, this one has a twist. It's not about money or deals, but about who is running the show. So what is this filing about? In short, it is about appointments to the board of directors. Corebridge Financial is making some changes at the top, appointing new members to its board and assigning them to different committees. This might sound boring, but it's important because these people make big decisions about where the company is going. Let's start with the date. This report is dated January 13th, 2025, but this filing is actually an amendment, a correction filed about a month later in February. The initial report talked about the election of two new directors, Keith Gubbay and Colin Paris. This updated report tells us which committees these guys will be on. First, who is Corebridge Financial? It's an insurance company. They provide retirement solutions and insurance products. Knowing what they do helps us understand why these board appointments matter. The key part of this report is about the departure of directors or certain officers, election of directors, appointment of certain officers, compensatory arrangements of certain officers. That is a mouthful of a title. Basically, it talks about changes in the company's leadership, specifically about the board of directors. The company initially filed what they call an original 8K about the election of Keith Gubbay and Colin Paris to the board of directors. We call it the board. But at that time, back in January, they hadn't decided which committees these new directors would be on. That's why they're filing this updated report or amendment No. 1. So what are the changes? As of February, Mr. Gubbay has been appointed to the risk committee of the board. The risk committee is in charge of, you guessed it, identifying and managing the company's risks. Think of them as the people who try to foresee any problems that could hurt the company and come up with plans to deal with them. Then, Mr. Paris was appointed to two committees, the Audit Committee and the Nominating and Corporate Governance Committee. The Audit Committee oversees the company's accounting practices and financial reporting to make sure everything is accurate and follows the rules. They're like the financial watchdogs. The Nominating and Corporate Governance Committee is in charge of identifying and recommending candidates for the board of directors and also making sure the company is following good corporate governance practices. That is, they make sure the company is run fairly and ethically. They are like the rule enforcers of the company. There's also a section called Financial Statements and Exhibits. This section lists all the documents that are included in the report, like the cover page. It's mostly legal stuff. Now, what does all of this mean for Corebridge Financial? Well, adding these new directors, Gubbay and Paris, to these committees likely means Corebridge is focusing on managing risks, ensuring financial accuracy, and maintaining good corporate governance. This could be because the company is facing new challenges or opportunities, or maybe they just want to make sure they're running things as smoothly and ethically as possible. From the outside, it could be viewed that the addition to the risk committee points toward a potentially volatile business outlook for Corebridge. While addition to the audit and governance committees indicates the company wants to reassure investors it will continue to be responsible. This can be interpreted as signs of instability or the company working to solve the instability that is going on. What should we make of Corebridge Financial? Corebridge seems to be making moves to shore up its risk management and corporate governance. The company is working to improve the company from the inside out, but how will that affect their numbers? It's hard to say based on a personnel filing alone. Ultimately, Corebridge Financial stock outlook is neutral to cautiously bullish. It will be dependent on future reports to get a real outlook on the company. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe for more Corporate Decoder videos.